Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm out for a little Sunday drive in the Digibug. Gonna knock the dust off this thing with all the beans that got harvested yesterday. A lot of dust. Kicking up dust. Yeah. So hopefully that's done. And no more harvesting this week, please. We don't need any more of this dust. No more dust. I'll roll this up. I want to park here in a little bit and I'll be able to talk a little bit more. Just wanted to say hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm having a good day. A lot of resolution, a lot of things have been coming together. Everything becomes clearer. And until you get that clarity, it's hard to move forward. I've been thinking a lot lately, and through pain, through tarma. Tarma? Is that like trauma and karma? Could be, actually. Yeah, I'm leaking out again in that stream of consciousness. Hopefully not drowning in that stream. Get my floaties on. So, through pain and trauma come healing. You work out a muscle, it hurts. It's painful. However, that's how it grows. You go through a fire, it burns, then the skin heals. You get cut, it hurts, but the skin heals. Sometimes it heals back stronger. That's with broken bones. Sometimes it'll heal back stronger than it was before. Have faith that that is what happens, because it does. I am living, I'm going to say hi to the neighbors. I am living proof of that. And you can go through all kinds of hardships and all kinds of, horrible things you might think at the time. However, when you look back, it was an opportunity to heal yourself, to become stronger. It's like a tornado comes through and destroys your house. Foundation might still be there, and you might have some tools in the toolbox that are dusty, that are hidden under a shelf. Well, it's time to get those tools out. It's time to rebuild. It's time to rebuild yourself, and maybe build it back in a way that is more, look at this car. What is that going on there for sale? Build it back better. Sorry, I used that. Build it back better than it was. It gives you an opportunity to renew yourself, an opportunity for growth when you experience that pain. So embrace that pain. And at first, it might not seem like it's not what you want to go through. Nobody wants to go through that. I'm getting kind of feeling it a little bit, because through that is rebirth, renewal, that phoenix that rises from the ashes and it takes flight. That caterpillar that struggles and then cocoons up, and then through that magical process, that chrysalis, that metamorphosis, it becomes that butterfly that takes flight. And it's an entirely new experience, because that caterpillar, if you watch them, I've seen a lot of them lately, they crawl and crawl and crawl, and it's such an enduring journey, and it seems as though they may never get where they need to go. And then they go through a transformative process and then begin to fly. Never flown before, but then they fly. But they have to go through something, tremendously impactful. It changes its structure. And then when it emerges, it's an entirely different life, a totally different experience. That is what we go through in life. We have these mundane, long periods interspersed with flashes of clarity, flashes of pain, flashes of moments that transform you and make you what you are, and give you an opportunity to renew yourself. I think that's really good. Speaking of renewal, I'm not talking about Anderson windows either. I'm talking about something refreshing and renewing. The meetup coming up this Friday. Looks like it's going to be a pretty packed house. It definitely is homecoming. The homecoming parade is at 2 p.m. It goes right by the bar where we're going to have the happy hour meetup. We'll see what happens. There's going to be a lot of people there. And that bar should be rocking. It's right there on the square where the parade goes by. So, it should be fun. It should be very, very entertaining. So I hope you make it. I really do. I'm looking forward to it. Go to clintwestwood.net, the big link at the top, and you will see all the details for Hanover's Pub, Friday, October 3rd in Metamora, Illinois. If you haven't been to a meetup, You feel drawn to be around people. You've met people in the chat, talked to people, never met them in person. It's a good opportunity to do that. It's very helpful. That's how I got started on this journey. How my life is transformed, and it's been a process of metamorphosis, pun intended. Hanover's metamora. There are no coincidences in my life and in anyone's life. If you're paying attention, they're all there. There are no coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. It really does. And when you look back, see, go through it with grace. Go through those trouble periods with grace as much as you can possibly do it. Go through it with, and I'm not talking about the lovely Litecoin Lisa's car. No, I'm talking about, grace, compassion, love, forgiveness. Go through it with that, even though you may feel like you are being abused by life, by others. It doesn't matter. Go through it, because you're going to learn from it and you're going to transform from that experience. Allow it to happen. Embrace it. And just go through it. Go through that fire. It's very important to do that. It really is. I'm as happy as I've ever been. And it's because I've accepted the trials, the tribulations, but I don't look at it that way. I don't look at it as slings and arrows. I look at it as, ammunition going forward. And not even that. It's you're armoring up, you're rebuilding, you're rebirthing. I don't know all the words, but I'm just telling you, you feel like you're just getting kicked around in life, take the kickings. Learn from them. Learn who's doing it to you. Have compassion for those people, because they are not able to go through that process of transformation. And that's why forgiveness is so important. And love, it really at the heart of everything is love. It's different degrees of love. There are different definitions of love, but it's really all about love. Yeah, really is. So I hope you are having a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day here. I'm getting the bar cleaned up and just doing a little work, and I wanted to take a little break. Yeah, just break the day up a little bit, take a little drive, visit some people I love, and just continue to move forward. Keep on rolling. That's the most important thing. Don't get stuck. Don't beat yourself up. Don't think that it's never going to change, because when you least expect it, something happens and it changes. And when that door opens, walk through it. Don't be afraid, even though you don't know what's on the other side. But if you trust your intuition and you know it's there and it's open for a reason, just walk through it. And you'll learn something, and it'll change you. All right. Westwood's waxing philosophical like the moon. I think we have a full moon on the 6th, so we're building the moon. We've had our new moon, and now it's building to that full moon, and that's coming. So, big things this week. Big things happening. Can't wait to see everybody. All right. Love life. Embrace it. Learn from it. Transform yourself and be that person you were born to be. Follow your path. Trust your intuition. Follow the signs. They're all out there. Got all the tools. Got everything you need. Look inward. All right. I love you all. Have a wonderful Sunday.